Long before the bustling docks of Lion's Arch became a centre of trade, intrigue, and pirate legend, the city's stones had already felt the tides of war, floods, and recovery. From the hidden references of Guild Wars 1 to the fully realised metropolis of Guild Wars 2, Lion's Arch has endured more than any other city in Tyria. Today we'll trace its history, its origins, the disasters it survived, the heroes who shaped it, and the unique role it played in the rise of Kryta. You've found Lantern and Lore where old stories shine bright again. Settle in and let's uncover the legends together. Origins and early history. Lion's Arch was founded as a port city in southern Kryta, likely sometime before 205 AE, when humans began to spread across Tyria. The exact date is uncertain, and historians can only make an educated guess based on early prophecies, cinematics, and in-game dialogue, which depict the city functioning as Kryta's port during this period. Its position on the southern coast gave Kryta access to the seas, enabling trade with distant lands and providing a safe harbour from Char raiders. The city's early architecture reflected its dual purpose, trade and defence. Stone walls framed the town with wooden pillars stretching into the sea. Inside, merchants and traders mingled with sailors and refugees, and over time, Lion's Arch became a cultural crossroad where Ascalonians fleeing the Searing, Krytans seeking work, and even distant travellers from Eleanor shared the streets. The city's society valued both commerce and security. Early records describe watchtowers and patrols guarding the port, while guilds oversaw trade, ensuring the city could flourish even in turbulent times. It was a city alive with movement where the sea and the streets worked together to form Kryta's first real maritime hub. You could say Lion's Arch was so well travelled even the waves had frequent flyer miles. Lion's Arch in Guild Wars 1.
Your bravery is unquestionable, your honour unmatched. On behalf of the White Mantle, I thank you greatly for your service. Our founder, Saul D'Alessio himself, would have been proud to call you his friends. As promised, your request for entrance to Lion's Arch has been granted. You and your fellow Ascalons are welcome here. Come, I will escort you to town personally. We will make sure you receive a proper reception. Welcome to Lion's Arch.
By the time of Guild Wars 1, Lion's Arch was an important Krytan hub, and players could visit it as part of the Prophecies campaign. The city functioned as a walkable port complete with merchants, docks, and NPCs serving as a gateway to other continents. It was fully integrated into the narrative, appearing in cinematics and dialogue that confirmed its status as Kryta's key maritime city. Although smaller and less elaborately detailed than the Lion's Arch players would later explore in Guild Wars 2, it still reflected the life and trade of Kryta's coastal civilization. Ships sailed to and from its piers, sailors argued with merchants over cargo, and refugees from northern Ascalon sought safety within its walls. Even amid the Char threat and the chaos following the Searing, Lion's Arch maintained its role as a centre of Krytan commerce and culture. The city was so well defended that even the Char probably stopped and said, maybe next time. Halfway through our dive into southern coast, and Lion's Arch, situated at the heart of this region, suffered tremendously. Waves swallowed the piers, collapsed buildings, and left survivors scrambling for high ground. While exact timelines are unclear, lore indicates the flood was sudden and catastrophic, forcing the city's inhabitants to evacuate. Some escaped to nearby islands and inland villages, while others were carried away by the waters. The city itself sunk into ruin, leaving only remnants of the docks and few stone walls standing. Even after the waters rescinded, the memory of Lion's Arch persisted. Its ruins became a gathering point for survivors, a waypoint for merchants, and eventually a symbol of Kryta's resistance. The flood had destroyed much, but it had also laid the foundation for a new chapter in the city's history. The city's only complaint? It didn't sign up for an underwater expansion pack. Rebuilding and the pirate era. Following the devastation, Lion's Arch did not remain silent. Pirates, smugglers, and merchants began using the ruins as a base of operations. Some sought freedom from the law, others simply saw opportunity in the chaos. Slowly, a new population of adventurers and merchants returned to the rebuilt city, blending remnants of old Krytan architecture with practical makeshift structures. During this era, alliances and conflict shaped the city's recovery. Humans coordinated with Azora traders to protect trade routes, while Char caravans sometimes negotiated safe passage in exchange of goods. Yes, in Guild Wars 2, Char are friendly. Some Char are friendly. The pirates added both risk and protection. Their influence kept some invaders away, but also required constant vigilance and negotiation. Lion's Arch in Guild Wars 2. By the time of Guild Wars 2, Lion's Arch had fully risen from the waters. It has become a hub for trade, diplomacy, and of course, adventure. Unlike its earlier form, this version of the city included expansive markets, piers, shipyards, and districts for guilds and mercenaries. Despite multiple attacks, including the Elder Dragon Zaitan's invasion and the later Flame Legion bombardment, Lion's Arch survived through clever strategy, strong leadership, and the bravery of its inhabitants. The city maintained Krytan architecture elements, connecting it to the past while also allowing for new districts and expansion. Lion's Arch became a cultural centre, hosting festivals, games, and tournaments. Its people, merchants, and adventurers made it a city alive with energy, proving that even after floods and attacks, Kryta's port could and would endure and thrive. It's the only city interior where you can buy a magic sword, enjoy a festival, and dodge a siege all before lunch. Legacy and historical importance. The story of Lion's Arch is one of resilience and hope. From its founding as a strategic port to its role in Guild Wars 1, through the flood of 1219 AE, the Pirate Era, and finally into the thriving city of Guild Wars 2. Lion's Arch has survived floods, attacks, and social upheaval. It links the story of Kryta's past with the adventures of today. Its streets are reminded of the refugees who fled Ascalon, the merchants who kept trade alive, and the pirates who ensured the city's freedom. Lion's Arch is more than just a location on a map. It is a testament to Tyria's enduring spirit, a place where history, commerce, and adventure converse. Our lantern fades for now, but the stories never end. Subscribe and I'll see you next time when the next flame is lit.